right, hello there. I am coming on live tonight with a pop-up card class using the So Much to Celebrate kit from Stampin' Up. My name's Karen McNall, and I am a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I'm happy to bring you this free card class today. I gotta check my laptop here. Looks like everything is all set. So I have a new ordering special, which is over here on the left side. And so what it is our Happiest Day Card Class from last week. I am offering, the cost is $25 for the class, or you can get the card kits for free when you place a minimum of a $35 product order. All the information is over here. I will also post this in the description box below once I get done my live. But there is a PayPal link here if you would like to order the class. Or you can get it free with a $35 product order. So I'll go through the cards really quickly. I used the Happiest Day stamp set and Full of Life designer paper. So that's what will come in the class. You Make Me Feel Like Glitter in the Sun. This stamp set is also my the February Card Club stamp set featuring, again, the Happiest Day. And with Card Club, we're using Mediterranean Blooms designer paper, which is that citrus paper. Okay, so that is my new ordering special. It goes until the 14th of the, excuse me, it is the 16th. So it goes until the 28th of this month. I think there's 28 days in February this year. I didn't even check. So again, here is the stamp set we used last week. So I'm just going to carry this over for you guys. And you can order the kits, or you can get them for free with an order. And here's what I have left of the Full of Life designer paper. So there you have it. So let's see what's in the box. And I need to clear up my space here because I'm sure with a kit, we've got usually a lot of parts to it. I am a full believer of kits, and the reason why is not everyone likes to stamp, or not everyone is capable of stamping. So especially if you have fine motor skills, I know as I teach a class, actually I'll be teaching a class this Wednesday coming up at the independent living facility where I teach monthly classes, and they don't want to stamp. They're an older group of ladies, and they would just rather sit, and rather than get up and down to stamp and going to different tables, they just want to assemble cards. So this is a great one to use. I need to make it because this is the next kit I will be offering to the participants there on Wednesday. So every kit comes in one of those fancy boxes. And what I'll do is I'm going to open up the package. Usually you can get a sneak peek of what's inside by just turning it over. But on the front, it shows that we're going to be making 3 different cards. So let's see what's inside. I have no idea. All right, so we'll throw this out. So this is how I'm going to organize the class today. I'm going to organize it the same way I normally would at the independent living facility. We go step by step. So what I'll do is say, hey, on the top, you've got some, looks like cute ladybugs, some dimensionals, which are the minis, and also you've got some, I'll call these glue dots because kind of that's what they are. Here's those little cute, let me get it on an envelope so you can see. Look at those cute little ladybugs. Aren't they cute? So we'll be working with that as an embellishment. So we've got it all over here on the right side. The next step we would do is we would see what else is on top. So looks like we've got some envelopes. So let's take a look at those. We got 3 that are, we've got some stripes down at the bottom on the back side, and then the front side is just all I want to say it's petal pink. We'll see what colors coordinate with this kit in just a second. And then here's 2, 3. Wait a minute. We should have more than that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Unless they gave us more of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of the blue. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this is cool. So we've got some A2s here. So I'll call this petal pink and probably pool party maybe. And then it looks like we've got these longer envelopes. So we're going to be making a special card this month. So all I tell them is let's take out our envelopes and we are going to burnish them with our bone folder. So what we do is we take our envelopes and we fold them over and we take our bone folder and just give them a nice little burnish. I find that when we do this, we have more space on our table to use, and plus you get this step out of the way. And the ladies, what they usually do is when they finish a card, they put them inside the envelope. So now when they pick up the envelope, they will have everything all set and ready to go. All right, so we've got a few more here. And this is the A2 size. And then we've got, we'll see, I'm going to call it petal pink again. That's what I think it is. On the back of our instruction sheets in the kit will tell us all the coordinating colors that are in the kit. All right, so we've got all of our envelopes, and what I tell them, set them aside out of reach right now. So I'm going to put them way up here. And then we have next on our pile are sentiments. So these are ovals. So what I would do is usually what you can do is take all of them up. It looks like we have 3 of the best wishes, also different languages too, probably French, Dutch, and German. Usually what you can do is poke these all out at once, and that saves a lot of time. You can keep these. You can stamp on the back side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these and put them in my stash because ovals, we don't really have a die or a punch that's an oval. So these are good to use, and you can stamp on the back side, and it'll be great. This will be going in the recycle bin. And then next up we have congratulations. So again, we can probably put all of these together and just carefully die cut these, or die cut them out, poke them out. No embossing machine necessary with the kits. All right, again, I can keep these. They're nice long banners, already cut and everything. So I will keep these and put those in my stash too. I just love all the extras that we get in our kits. And we'll see what we are left with at the very end. All right, got 3 more. There we go. All right, that other stuff went in my recycle bin, which is under my desk. So we got these long ones over there, and our congratulations is going to be going right up here for right now. Next layer we have are these really pretty card fronts. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. So we will fold and burnish these. They are already pre-scored for us, which makes it really easy. And it looks like we've got some foliage here and some gold foil, a little polka dots and some stripes. Get that one all folded over really good. And then we have one more. And then we'll put this in one of the piles in front of us. Next up is, oh, this is really pretty. It's in gold. Congratulations. And it's in cursive writing. So that's always good. I got to ask my grandson, or yeah, I'll ask him. I know he's probably not writing in cursive right now. He's only in kindergarten, but it'd be interesting to know if they still teach cursive writing in grade school. I hope they do. His penmanship, we just got well, no, we didn't get it. We saw something on Facebook that showed Finley's Valentine's Day card to one of his friends. These were really good penmanship already. All right, these are good to use on something else. So those go over there. We'll bring in the stock again, and it looks like we have some more beautiful card bases. So we'll just fold and burnish those. Looks like we have 3 of those. And our final one here. All right, well, I'm going to crisscross those over there. And then our next one is that special card. I don't have my ruler around here, but I would say it's probably about 6 inches going across. It's not 6 by 6, so maybe 6 by 5, something like that. But that's what's on the front of it. And I bet that really long sentiment is going to go right across in this area here. But we'll wait and see. And we have 3 of these. Okay, I think we're all done burnishing. So I got my bone folder, put that away. Oh, wow. Look at all of these little die cuts. Oh, boy. Let's see how many we have. So we've got 1. Wow, we got a lot of die cuts here, which is great. But before I start poking them out, I want to know which cards they go with, because then I will put those die cuts on the cards, and that way I know what pieces go. All of our kits come with this really nice chipboard, and I use this for shipping, and I use it also for projects. And then finally, we have the instructions. So on the back side, it's going to tell you exactly what is in your kit. And then it should, over here, it's going to say coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. So we have balmy blue, old olive, pecan pie, petal pink, and pumpkin pie. So I did get petal pink right, but it's not pool party, it is balmy blue. All right, so that is on the back side what it looks like, and you can scan in these your codes here, and it will give you, so there's subeginner.com and sukits.com. So that'll bring you to a website that goes over the So Much to Celebrate kit. And then we'll open it up, and here are all of our instruction sheets. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then alongside here, we have a nice ruler, and it's in inches and centimeters. And now let's see what size that card is. I can use the ruler that's on here. So we have 6 inches by 3. So I was spot on that one. That's pretty good for Karen. Okay, so now we'll start with card number 1, which is the pink card here. And I'm going to grab all the best wishes, and I'm putting it on this card here. And then it's telling us that we have 3 different die cuts that go with the best wishes. So let's see if I can figure out which ones are which. So it looks like over here, it's probably foliage. I'm going to guess it's might be this one here. Oh, wait. Whoa, that's a really long one. It's not that one, that's for sure. Put that one over there. It's probably this one here. No, it's not. It's interesting to see how big these are. I thought they were going to be really small, but they're not. So I think what's going to be best for me is to just sort them first and then try to figure out which ones go with which. Even that one's different. It's got some nice little daisies on there. And there's that one. And that one. That will be obvious. And we have this one. Okay, that is almost the same, but it's missing a leaf. And then here's one more. Okay, so these two are the same. It looks, no, they're not. Wait. No, they are not the same. I don't think. No, because the blues are up and the ones over here are down. So, all right, let's keep going. Let's search a little bit more. And these should probably be the same as sheet number 1. So yes, that is there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the match to it and pair it up on my desk. So then I've got this one here, which is this one. And then let's see what this one is. Here we go with that one. Oops, this one's kind of coming out already. This one's got 2 little daisies and the leaf on the left side. And then this one just kind of popped out on its own. Let's see. This is this one right here. Those two match. It's like a puzzle. All right, and this one is obvious. I'll put it over there with the other long one. And then this one is obvious as well. And then we've got one more here, which is going to be this one over here. All right, just double check that you don't have any die cuts left in there, because sometimes it's hard to, you don't see them all. All right, so here's another long one. So we know that it's got 3 over there. And this one's 3. Everyone should be 3 now. I am going to check comments later. So if you have a question on anything, any of my upcoming classes, my retreat, let me know. Today's the last day to save the early bird special savings of $10. So if you're interested in attending my retreat, either in person or to go to your house, shipped or porch pickup, today's the last day you can save $10. And Inspired Daisies, you'll get to save $20 with the early bird special and the team discount of $10, so $20 total. All right, that is everything for that one. So now what I'll tell those ladies is I will ask them, okay, you've got everything all sorted out. Now we need to match up the pieces. So these are all the back sides, so it might be easier for us to flip it over to see from the back side. This is going to be interesting because I really don't know how I'm going to. Oh, this is this one. Okay, I got this one. So the little 2 daisies and the 2 balmy blue flowers. Okay, that one goes there. And then, wait a minute, let me just check off the ones I find. And it was this one here. Next up is, let's see if any of these go. Yes. All right, so this one is this one right here. And we'll check that one off. 1, 2, and 3. And then the last one is going to be 2 of those little round flowers, kind of foliage in the daisy and the blue flower. So we'll have 3 of those, 2 and 3. So then what I'll tell the ladies, okay, we got that all organized. So we'll just put this all, like, put it somewhere where you won't get distracted. Then the next one is card number 2. I like doing this step by step with them because that way they're not losing their pieces. All right, this one is the long one, so that's 6 by 3 is the size there, and we need the congratulations, which is up here. And we've got some longer flowers. So it looks like we're going to use both of these. So that's easy. And then the last one is the congratulations card. So we got 2 congratulations cards and 1 sentiment of the best wishes. So that's congratulations. So that's going to go on that white card base there. And we should end up with this one here, which is this one. And then we've got this pattern. Oops, I put that in the wrong pile. And then we have this one left. Okay. And we will check that we found everything. Okay. Now, also, there's another sheet here that's going to show you the other side. So here's how this one is sorted out. And it shows that we're going to have 3 of those little ladybugs on the card. Over here are glue dots. Those solid little circles are glue dots. And then this one here with a black outline are dimensionals. And we'll be using 3 of the mini, are we using only 3? That doesn't make sense, but we'll find out. So anyway, let's go back to number 1. And it's going to be the best wishes. We will put all of these out of the way so we don't get mixed up. And then what I'll tell the ladies is we're going to go back here and we're going to sort again, resort these out. Oh, it looks like I put my pen mark on there. Oh, that stinks. Maybe I can get away with that. All right, so that's all those. And we've got 1, 2, and 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. So 1 each is going to go on the cards. That's pretty obvious. The first thing it's going to tell us what to do is, so here we've got piece A, and it's asking us to put 3 glue dots on this little die cut here. And then on this one, we're going to put 3 little glue dots on it. And then over here, we've got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No dimensionals go on this one except for the sentiment. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what they are asking us, or good recommendation on how many dimensionals we need. So we're going to start with the easy thing, and that's what I would tell them. We are going to add our dimensionals to the back side of the sentiments. So we will just lay these all out. And again, we've got the little minis. They're not the same size as our catalog minis. I find that the kits, the dimensionals are different sizes. I've seen like maybe 3 or 4 different sizes in the last couple months. So they must make them to the size that they believe would work best and that costs the least to produce. So that will keep our costs down as well. I think I didn't check to see what the price is on this kit. I think it's probably $14.95 if I'm correct. It could be lower than that, but I will put that in the description box below once I upload this to YouTube. All right, so those are all done. The glue dots, I'm going to, let's see. I need a piercing tool with these. And we'll start with this one over here, which is letter C. So let's see. No, wait a minute. That's not right. That's letter B. This is B. Okay, so we'll flip all of these over. And then we'll grab the piercing tool and we'll grab these little glue dots here. And it looks like it's going to go on the 3 largest flowers, so that's pretty easy. So we'll just pick these up with our piercing tool and then set them right down in the middle of the flower. All right, so then again, we will repeat the same thing we just did 2 more times. By doing it this way, your brain is only having to focus on one thing at every step. Okay, so then we've got, let's choose this one because it's next in line. That is C. Okay, so we need 4 mini glue dots here. So again, we'll flip them over. All right, and then we'll get one all set and then we can just duplicate it. So we have one here. And then one over here. And finally we have, let's see, 1, 2, oh, we have one right here. You have to be really careful with this one because it's just about the same size as the center of the card. Let me show you. So see how big that is? It's just barely got some white border there. All right, so now we'll just repeat the process again. One on the leaf, one on the little daisy. I like these because they got daisies on the cards, and our team is called Inspired Daisies. So I asked my team to everyone purchase one of these kits. So we maybe we'll get a chance where we can go on Zoom and create the cards at the same time. All right, so that's 3. And then finally we have this one here. So we'll flip these over. And then these, let's see, 2 on the foliage. So we'll put one here and here. And then we have one on that little daisy here. Just double checking. I think so. All right. And then again, we'll just repeat the process. We've got 2, so we got 3 on this one. Okay, so everything is all set and ready to go to now assemble the card. We have all our little die cuts ready to go and our sentiments and our card bases. So let's bring in one of the card bases here, and I will put these aside for now. We'll bring in the ladybugs because we know we'll be using those. Okay, so, okay, right here, this is great. It's telling us A is going to go right at the very bottom. So I'm going to flip these over so we can see what they look like. So that's not A. So this one must be A. No, it isn't. This is B. I might have to add labels. Okay, so no, this is A right here. This has got the 2 daisies. Okay, let's start with A. So A is going to go at the bottom. So we will, let's just see where it goes first. Okay, oh, wait a minute. All right, so it looks like it's going to go right about here, I think. No. I think it's going to go about there, so we can tell by adding the best wishes, and then we can see down here the finished product. We are covering up those cute little daisies. Okay, so that's about where this is going to go. I think what I would do first is put the best wishes on, because then we can slide those in and we'll know if we are covering them up or not. So I'm going out of order, and that's okay to do. Whatever works best for the person creating the cards. So I will add this right here. And then let's bring in this one here. And we'll remove the backings from this one. I like to use my piercing tool. This is the old one Stampin' Up used to sell. I love it. And when it went on closeout or whatever you want to call it, I grabbed about 12 of these because we use them in my in-person classes. Everyone gets their own little bin of tools, which makes it really nice for the participants. They don't have to bring all of their tools and what have you, and the adhesive. It's all included in my classes. All right, so it looks like we got every one of those dimensional backings off, and then we'll center this one. All right, so now is the time where I think I'm going to work on inserting all of these little daisies. So A is the one with the double. And it's this one here. And it's going to go, how did I say it was going to go? This way. Okay, in this way. You could also, no, yeah, you got to slide it underneath. Unfortunately, it's going to cover those up. So we'll take the backings off of all these little glue dots. And it's very easy to do with your piercing tool. And then we'll slide this one right underneath to the right of this little foliage here. Just slide that in there and press down. Okay, you can do the same thing because our brain is being taught to be adding this piece on. This is exactly how I mass produce anything that I make, either if it's for my retreats or for its craft fairs. I just do one step at a time. And then finally we have this one here. And we'll grab this little piece. You're going to have lots of backings of these mini dimensionals, that's for sure. I think, oh, one more. Okay, so that is that one. Let's figure out where this one goes here. This is the, it's all tangled here. So this one does not have the foliage on it, so it is B. It's this one right here in the middle. So B is going to go right up here. So say at 1 o'clock, if you're looking at a clock. So let's take all these backings off. And then it goes like this. I'm just checking to make sure I have this in the right spot. So I'm looking at this little orange flower right here because there's a little orange flower. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see. So when you're looking at the instruction sheets, I see this little tiny orange flower right there. So I need to go to the left of that little flower, which is this one right here. And it's this one right here, the middle flower. So That's pretty good right there. I know the ladies are going to love these cards. They're so pretty, especially with the gold foil. All right, we'll repeat. Come on. All right, so then again, we will add this one right up here. Slide it under. You want to remember to put your dimensionals far enough in so that you can, if you're doing it this way, so you can add those pieces in. Did I just mess up? Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't. Once you get these in, it's like really hard to see them. This one's being a little pain. All right, so we'll slide that one in to the left of that little orange flower. Okay, so now we have, let's see, this final piece here. And that is going to go, it's going to go over here somewhere. So let's just figure it out. It's going to go right about here. You honestly, I can hardly tell that these are on, like, they're hardly like, you can hardly tell that I just added them on to the card front. They just blend in so nicely. All right, so this has got to go this way, and this little orange flower is going to come right about here. Okay. And wait a minute. This foliage needs to go right up here, or not. Well, it's going to go right about there. That's where it wants to be. Right to the left of this flower here. So you got 1, 2, and 3. And then over here you have 1, 2, and 3. All right, that one's almost done. We do need to put our little ladybugs on them, but we can move on to our second card. Okay, if you don't like all these little mini glue dots, you could use liquid glue if you had some in your craft room, which I'm sure everyone really does. That would go a little bit faster if you wanted to be fast at this. Okay, that's number 2. And then finally we have one more to go. And we'll just pick this right off. And then turn it, and it's going to go right over here. Okay, so now let's see where those little ladybugs go. So we'll take a look at our picture, and they're saying that we need 3 of them. So right here are the ladybugs. Basically, you can put them on wherever you want to, but if you want to put them on exactly where they have them, there's these little arrows here that tell you where they go. So I will grab one of these. I bet we're going to have a little extra ladybugs. That'll be fun. So this one is going to go, looks like it goes right about here. And then this one is going to go this way, but it's facing in. And then this one here is going to go upside down. Let's see, where is it? Right over here. And it's going to just go over there. Okay, aren't those cute? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to add Wink of Stella to these, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so let's finish out the 2 next cards. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I can try my eraser, but I need to get one of those erasers that actually removes ink. That's not going to work. So I wonder if a ladybug will work. Let's see. Well, it almost does. I'm going to do that. That one will just be on its own. This one over here is going to be upside down. It's hard to do this upside down. And then this one over here is going this way. We're still forming our triangle with the ladybugs. And then finally we have one more to go. And so this one will go over here. And this one's going over here. And then this one is upside down. And I'm just going to put them right here. Okay, so let's grab my Wink of Stella and see if we can color these and make them sparkle. I'm going to say it should dry. Hopefully you can see the Wink of Stella on these cute little ladybugs. I don't know if you can see it sparkle or not, but I can see it sparkle. So I'm going to cover them with the Wink of Stella, and then at the very end, I will see if it's all dried on really good. And they're kind of like a matte finish as you get them in the pack. I don't really like a matte color, so we're giving them a little bit of sparkle. It's just that little extra touch. Wink of Stella is great for that. All right, so those are your first 3 cards with, again, what is this card? I forgot what the name of this kit is. So Much to Celebrate kit. Okay, so that's number 1. And let's move on to card number 2. But first, I'm going to get all of these little adhesive backings out of my workspace. Okay, let's see. Number 2 is that long card, the 6x3. And it's this one here. So we'll bring in one of the card bases. And on this one, it's asking us to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the dimensionals on the back of the congratulations. So let's do that. And we'll just flip these over and mass produce our little congratulations sentiment label. You can also, if you want to be really quick with your dimensionals, you can use your piercing tool as well by just poking them. Oops, I got 2 that time. And they come off the sheet pretty easy. I'm trying to space out the mini dimensionals equally. So I go to the right, left, center, and then the middle of those 2. All right, so 5 more. So the right side, the left side, and then the middle, and then a dimensional on both sides of that middle one. Okay, that step is completed. And then the next one here are the die cuts. So it looks like we have some dimensionals, no glue dots on this one. Yes. Okay, so this should be fairly easy. So we will grab the ones that have the foliage. We'll put all these over here because they're the same. And then the foliage design is on the left side. All right, and so looks like a dimensional goes on both foliage pieces. All right, so we've got one here and one here, and then there's one right here on that little daisy, and there's another little one here. So 3 of the daisies. So 1, 2, and 3. So the largest daisies or flowers on this one have the little dimensionals on them. All right, so 2 more to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, there's 2 there, 5. Those are ready. And now let's move over to these. And we'll take a look at the instructions. And we have 1 and 2 and 3. So only on the middle flowers here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's all the dimensionals. So it really doesn't, so what we do is put the congratulations on first. So let's come over here. We have all these backings to get off the dimensionals, but that's okay. When you use your piercing tool, you can really poke in. Just don't go too far, or else you'll see little pokey marks on the front side of your banner. But it does go fast. So this one, trying to center this. Looks like it's a little over 1/4 of an inch on both sides. Yep. Okay. So I was looking at here and I'm looking at over here, so I know that they're centered. All right, so let's grab this one and we'll continue on with our sentiment strips, and then we will add all those really pretty flowers. Okay, this again goes right in the middle, all the way across. And then we have one more. I guess I'm getting about the same amount of adhesive backs as I did with the glue dots, but actually working with the mini glue dot backings is so much easier than those little glue dot backings. Okay, so that is that one. And now it looks like, let's see, the foliage one, which is this one over here, is going up here. And the other one is going on the bottom. And that is that. Okay, so we'll take off these. And we'll slide this right in. Get in there. I don't want these over the top edge or else it's probably not going to fit in that envelope. I would have put these flowers on first. I don't know. It's barely. Let me just make sure this will fit in the envelope. Oh, there's plenty of room. It looks like there's like a half of an inch. So that will work perfect. So let's grab our next one. And let's remove these. Again, if you have any comments or questions or anything, what's on your mind, you can put that in the comments. I don't see any on my side, so that doesn't mean that you're not commenting, because sometimes YouTube doesn't show the comments for some reason. You know what? I think I put that other one on incorrect. I went out of sequence. No, I didn't. I didn't put it on incorrect. I just didn't do it. I should. I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'm going to slide this one in so you'll see the finish. You'll see the finished, almost finished product. Oh, that's so pretty, you guys. Almost completed. We got this one is our last one. And slide that right under there. It's the dimensionals that are just causing all sorts of problems here because they're so sticky. Come on. There. I think that needs to go down a little bit more, but I'll call it fine. So this one goes right up under. And then we got one more to go. And then we have the ladybugs, and then we got 3 more of the other congratulations card to finish, and then we'll be all done. Kits are great to bring, like if you want to have girls' night out or go over to a friend's house and just craft. You grab a kit. Look, all I needed for a tool was my piercing tool and the Wink of Stella. That's all I've used so far. All right, ladybug time. So let's see where these go. Looks like they've got 3 again. So 1 up here and 2 down here. So the ones on the bottom look like they're having a little party. So we got one going this way, and then we have this one up here. And then the other one is right here. Yes. right there. Okay, so 2 down here, 1 up there. And then here's our last one. Okay, I'm going to add wing Castilla on these 2. If you wanted to add wing Castilla to the flowers, you can. But I think the gold foil in it, see, like in the center of the flowers, looks really nice. So I don't think you need to add the wing Castilla to any of the flowers. The ladybugs for sure. Okay, so that is, here's this one, card number 2, and this was card number 1. And then we will complete the other congratulations card. So I'm going to grab all these little parts. Let's actually, let's line them up. That way we can see them just a little bit better. Okay, I have them all lined up to the right of these little flowers here. You can't see them, but they're there. And our 3 card bases. We've got some nice stripes here and some dots. And then the congratulations, which is in gold foil. No, it's not in gold foil. Pecan pie. And they are asking us, let's see, this one, again, it looks like we need 5 dimensionals on the back of the sentiments. So we'll flip all of these over. And we'll bring in our little pack of dimensionals. This will be great because then you'll see how much is left over that you can use in your craft room. All right, one more. All right, so there's 3. Let's move on to the others. So these here have glue dots. So all of these flowers here. So we'll flip them over. So we have 6, so 2 to each card. And then the glue dots, they are going to go on the foliage. And this is easy, the big flower. So the foliage and the center of the largest flower. You see what I mean about like a production line? My brain is only thinking about the mini glue dots going on those 2 locations. All right, so this is all done. Now these, we have 3 of them. We'll bring in our instructions again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensionals. And they go this way. So 2 up here on the top. And then 3 on the bottom. So 1 over here. 1 here. And then the remaining one goes over here. Oops. Oh, I got 2 of those little dimensionals together. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to use them. But we'll just have to remember there's 2 dimensionals on there that would be part of that total. All right, one more. Okay, those are all set. So these are all the dimensionals that I have left over, plus all of the edge pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus the other 2. So 16 of the little dimensionals we have left over. And all the mini glue dots, because we're all done with the glue dots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 of mini glue dots. And they are bigger than, I think they're making them a little bit bigger, which is nice. And let's see, we're only going to use 1 of the ladybugs. So we will be left with 3. Isn't that great? I can use those on another project. Okay, so we put congratulations on first. All right, so we'll just take our piercing tool once again and dig in there and take the backing off. And then congratulations is going to go right above the line here, that gold line. And, oh, they cut theirs off. Oh, that's interesting. So over here, see that? There's no indentation of like a banner. So I think I have to cut that off. Let's check. Yes. So, and I'll see, let's see if we can fit it in an envelope before I decide I want to cut it off. If it doesn't fit, well, then I have to. Oh yeah. So it's not going to fit. So you could take your paper trimmer ahead of time and cut these straight. I will be using my paper snips to do that. But I'll do that at the end. Let's just stay focused on the congratulations label here. Oh, that one's not. Oh, can I get this off? I'll have to wing it on that one. Got it too far to the left side. I'm not going to be that picky. It's like a 1/16 of an inch, I think, or maybe an 1/8 of an inch off. I'm not really worried about that too much. And then this one here. So what you want to do when you line these up, this little, like the V here, this middle here is where you want to put it on the edge of the card there. Okay, that way you'll be able to cut that right off straight. Okay, we're almost done. So we've got these big flowers go on last. The next step is to take these other ones, and these have the mini glue dot. Oh, come on. I like that they're bigger. I think that's the thing they were doing. They were making them a little bit bigger now. Okay, so this is going to go right about here. Well, that looks weird. Hold on. Now, this way. Both of the flowers, this one is on this side. So half of that leaf goes underneath. I don't like that. Kind of like that. So I'm just going to make sure. Yes, these are different directions. Playing tricks on me. I think they are, yeah. I'm just going to get one done first before I make a mistake. Right about there. All right, I think that's what I want, but I don't like that. So do you see where they have half of the leaf covered up? Well, I don't really like that. So I'm putting mine up a little bit higher. We still have that big flower to put on, but I'd like to see that leaf. Ooh, and this little petal is stuck underneath. Can't have that happen. Come on. Oh no, it's actually attached. Oh, I know what happened. It's because the leaf is pulling on it. So I see. So I do need to move this one a little bit because that leaf was kind of wonky. We want it to go out straight. It's a little bit better, but not 100%. Oh, there. Now I pulled it off. Darn it. Okay. I'm going to do it that way. It's going to have some character. That's what I want. I want it to have a little bit of character. Okay, we're getting there. This is a little complicated, this one. Looks like one of those little glue dot backings came off already. So this one, I'm going to put it on a little bit straighter. Getting there. Our last one. All right, now it's time for the center, the kind of the focal point flower right there. So this one should go on a little bit faster. And this is just going to, I'm putting this over the top of the banner because that actually shows it. That's how it is. this crazy backings here. They are just over everywhere. And I just cleaned my craft room last night. I spent all day in my craft room just going through my like to-do inbox and mass producing like a bunch of card kits that I have never completed, so I can get those in my inventory to sell at upcoming craft fairs. So I'm down to probably about, I don't know, 25 left, and then I'll let my team know how many I created. I'm gonna blow their minds because I know I can approximately know how many I have already done. And it's not 200, I can tell you that. It's a lot more than that. All right, so that little ladybug is right there. But mine isn't looking exactly like that. So I'm gonna have to find a different place because technically speaking, it goes in between the blue flower and this little orange one. And I don't have enough room there. So I could put it like right here. I think that'll be okay. Plus you can see it a little bit better. And let's add some Wink of Stella to these. Okay, so our final step is to take our paper trimmer, or you would have done this with your paper trimmer ahead of time, but I'm going to take my paper snips to cut those banners off so that it will go right in the envelope for us. Okay, see this right here has got a little indentation. It's because I didn't get that. I got that too far to the left. I don't know if you can see that right there. So I could just snip it off a little bit more. And then we'll do the same thing for the last two cards, cut from the back side so you can see the paper. And then our last one. I've got a question for you. You guys know I'm a big believer in the kits. Hey, let me know in the comment box, or you can email me as well. Would you like to have a kit night where we all craft on Zoom with the same kit? You could pre-order them through me, and then I could set up a Zoom. We could do it once a month. And that would be super fun to do. Meet all of you guys. You don't have to have your video on. I totally understand some Zooms people don't really sometimes like Zooms, but I think it would be really fun to get together once a month to create cards from our kits. So let me know if that's something you would like to do. It would be a private Zoom link. Or we could just do it on the live too, if you didn't want to Zoom. I actually got to zoom out so we can see everything. This is the first card we made, so I'm just going to touch this Wink of Stella. Oh, it's dry. Oh, wait, is it not? I don't know if it's going to stay on there or not. Let me just try another one. It's hard because it's just a little bit of Wink of Stella on there. Let me just go to this one here. Oh yeah, it's on there. So I just didn't put enough Wink of Stella on these to make them shine. So I can just go over those really quickly again. Okay, so that is all done. Beautiful, beautiful cards we have tonight. So here's this one. Congratulations. And then we have the best wishes, which is this one right here. And then we have another fancy, really fancy 6x3 card, but when you open it up, it's going to be 6x6. But that's really nice. I love that. You could use your designer series paper 6x6 sheets, fold them in half, okay, and then add like a panel on the inside of white, design the front, and you'd have a super nice card. You could also get an envelope punch board, which you can replicate this envelope with anything. Hey, maybe on Monday, tomorrow, I will do that on my live. I'll get it all set up and see if I can make some cards with just 6x6 designer series paper. Would you guys like that? Let me know in the comments, and I will check comments to see if there are any questions. Very pretty. Those are so pretty and easy. Good evening. Hey, nice to see you guys on here. Deborah and Joni, thanks for your comments. Yes, they are beautiful. You could, I'm gonna get my Wink of Stella out. You could kind of lightly brush stroke a little bit of Wink of Stella on this one here. And it sparkles nice. Since it is the focal point, I am going to add Wink of Stella here. Let's see, a couple other things. Don't forget about the starter kit special. It's going until February 28th, and you can join for $99 and get a ton of markers, stamp set. It's one of the best that I've seen, starter kit specials. And if you've previously been on my team before, you'll be getting a card in the mail asking you to rejoin our team Inspired Daisies. We are a group of 17 right now, and that includes my downlines, plus my level 2s and myself. And we have a great Facebook page. We have challenges every single week, and it's a weekly challenge where you can submit anything you're working on. It doesn't have to be card making. It could be quilting. It could be embroidery, sewing. Once I posted a hiking pictures too. So whatever you're doing, and then also are just independent posting of projects that we're making or crafting with one another too. So I'd love to have you come on board for the first time or again, or some of you more than again, more like maybe 3 agains. It's great with Stampin' Up! Is that if you drop, you can rejoin instantly. If you're under me, if you did not want to rejoin under me, you'd have to wait the 90 days. But we're still right smack in the middle of a celebration. So it's a great time to join. And another fun thing is you'll get the annual catalog before our customers do, and you'll get to pre-order from the new annual catalog, the 2025-2026 catalog. So that's something special that only demonstrators are allowed to do. I'm going to on stage next month, so I will get a hard copy in my hands, and I have I'm going to be doing one of the stamping nights, and I'll get to make some new cards with a new bundle. So lots of perks of being a demonstrator. There's no way, you don't have to sell. I choose to do this, but all but one person on my team, other than myself, teaches classes. So all the others are hobby stampers, and they're really enjoying the 20 to 25% discount. So you can join by going to my website, inspiredbygraham.com. And then just to go over this for some of you that are coming on late, you have 2 different options now. And our host codes are going to be going away soon. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. But for this half of the month until the last day, I think it's the 28th. I don't think we have 29 days. You can get 4 card kits from the Happiest Day Card Class that I showed last week. The cost is $25 for the class, or it's free when you place a minimum $35 product order. If you want to just purchase the class itself, I have a PayPal link here, which I'm going to put in the description box. And I am going to put out an email with that tonight, so people will know my new host code. It's right up here. It's lots of G's, GGG, and Z as in zebra, KQD. But think about that, and think about joining Inspired Daisies. We'd love to have you on board. So thanks for watching and this pop-up kit class for the evening. Oh, and these are the cards I forgot. These are the cards we made last week, and you can earn for free, or you can purchase the class, whatever you want to do. And we're using Full of Life designer paper. It's so pretty. It's so bright and cheerful. And also, this is my favorite. It's a strip card, and I just love this one. And I think it's just all the colors. It's like all different patterns, and I love stamping in between here. So anyway, these are all the kits. You'll get them all die cut, not stamped, because I can't do that. But anyway, and here's the stamp set. This is also the stamp set featured for our February card club. And it's just a stamp set this time, and it's called Happiest Day. And again, what I have left of the Full of Life designer paper, not very much. So I got to get another pack at least. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll be live again tomorrow evening. And I'll try to make some 6x6 or 3x6 cards with designer paper. We'll see how it goes. All right, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you, and be well.